No, no, no. Beyonce will never be Rihanna. Did you see that performance last night? Flawless. No. I- So what if she was pregnant? For a pregnant woman, she was killing it. Listen, Brad, I ain't got time to talk, man. The camera is on. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Let me get to my video. No, Rihanna is the greatest singer of all time. I guess, bro. Whatever. Always talking. All right, y'all boys, let me get straight into this video, man. Wins and losses, okay? Shout out to Rihanna, by the way. I didn't even know she was pregnant again, cuz. Did y'all see that game, though? I didn't see the game. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit looked like a whole ritual, bro. Like, she was all up in red and shit. Like, whatever. That's not for me to speak on. But y'all do know a lot of these big events, Super Bowls, goddamn the NBA Finals, the NBA All-Star games, all of that, bruh, it's a satanic ritual. I'm gonna keep it 100. And we sitting here talking about Rihanna and shit like that. But anyway, wins and losses, bruh. I asked my homeboy a question yesterday, and this was random as hell. And maybe y'all should ask yourself this too. I asked him, I'm like, yo, and from the beginning of your life until now, if you was to chalk up your wins and losses, do you think you'll have more wins than losses? Like, you know what I'm saying? In other words, I kind of asked him a question. Like, I basically asked him, like, counting your blessings versus like your failures. And of course, he's a Virgo, so he answered it like 3 different ways. You see what I'm saying? Which is like, I ain't asked for all that, but okay. Essentially though, he does feel that he has more losses than wins. And then he also said this too, because again, he's a Virgo. He was like, oh, well, maybe I do have wins, but I just don't see it as such because, my perception, you feel me? So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about how you guys need to just have the right type of profession. Y'all need to have, well, you do need to have the right type of profession, especially, what I'm saying, you're trying to make legal money. But I really want to talk about how like we should perceive our wins and losses differently. You feel me? Sometimes something will happen in our life and we consider it to be a loss when really like, we really leveled up. We're actually winning. See what I'm saying? So let's get into the intro real quick, man. MGT, what it do? It's your boy, Moody Starr, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new, you already know what to do, man. Become a subscriber, like the video, and join MGT. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and talk about my spiritual walk here, and it's beautiful. Fucked up. Sideways ass matrix. Now, first of all, I gotta say a special shout out to anybody that's holding on to your energy, going within and being high vibrational. Here at MGT, this is what we do. We work on ourselves every single day. All right, so yeah, man, I had to like put a little perspective on like what I've been going through in my entire life from, what I'm saying, from young up until now. I had to ask myself, I'm like, yo, do I really have more wins than losses? You know what I'm saying? And when I sit back and I think about it, bro, like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, I got a bunch of wins. I have so many wins that I still haven't had a parade for some of the wins I had in my life. In other words, like, God has blessed me with a lot of talents and I'm winning, but I still haven't even utilized it yet. You see what I'm saying? Because it's when you're on this journey, bro, it's unpredictable. Super unpredictable, bro, because you're talking about you're operating from the spiritual realm. You see what I'm saying? So with a lot of things that happen in life, again, in the physical realm, we may look at it as like, man, this sucks. We lost. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just lost my money because I put money on the Eagles to win last night, and now I'm broke. And like now you're stressed out. Like you are looking at that like it's a loss, and it probably is. Somebody did probably, you know what I'm saying, took your money last night. That's why I don't be betting on sports, man. That shit is scripted. You know what I'm saying? But nah, seriously, all jokes aside, even if like you experience a situation where it seems like you're losing, you always have to look at the entirety of what you're going through. Understand why you're going through it, bro. You feel me? God puts you through so much. Sometimes, no, I don't even say sometimes. A lot of the times, God's always talking to us. And a lot of times God will use different experiences to talk to us. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand, like, again, if an ex left you, if you lost your job, if, you know what I'm saying, the car is messed up right now and, the car is like, damn, I got to save up money to put into the car, and then I got to pay for the insurance, and I got to pay for the registration. You're thinking that like, oh my gosh, like it's so much shit to do. Like, bro, everything, I promise you, happens for a reason. At one point in time, I remember, bro, I had confidence issues, and I didn't have the funds. I didn't have a consistent job. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to kind of like motivate yourself or push yourself in life when you don't even have the necessary tools. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to be realistic with your situation. I know a lot of guys who are in a situation where it's like they don't have a car yet right now, but it's like the moment they get the car, like I'm telling you, I like put it like this, bro. Because you don't have a car right now, for example, bruh, don't take it as a loss. You really winning, bro. You really winning. If you are on your way, you know what I'm saying, to obtain these things, yes, you're winning. Because while you're on your way, you're peeping the game, bro. There's so many females right now, bro, that would not be fucking with me if I didn't have a car. Straight up. I'm keeping 100. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the situation where I didn't have a car, and clearly, because I didn't have one, the females wasn't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like all the life force energy that I had, I was retaining my energy. I remember it. I remember I used to walk to work every single day, bro. Every single day, walking to work. Still getting a female attraction, but you know what? It only stopped right there. It only stopped like at the door. You know what I'm saying? At the job that I was at. And at first I used to look at it, I'm like, man, this shit lame as hell. Like, and they gotta walk to work. It should be cold as hell. People be watching. It'd be bad bitches driving by breaking their necks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's supposed to be the other way around. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see a bad bitch and you see a baddie, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't like when I say that. But you see a baddie, cringe. And and yeah, usually a nigga pull up to them and be like, oh, what's up, da, 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 da. But, you know, walking to work for almost a year and some change, like it was, at first, depending on who, that's what I say, it's all about perception, like wins or losses. Like a motherfucker could look at you and be like, oh man, this nigga's like, how you 30 something and you don't got no car, you ain't got no this, you ain't got no that. And now listen, bro. I look back and I realized that I was actually winning the entire time, bro. I was winning the entire time because I was on my way. Like I had set out some goals. I told myself, I cannot let a female distract me in my pursuit of trying to get to where I need to get to. It don't matter, bro. It really don't matter what she has to offer right now. She could have her own car, own house, this, that, and the third. It really don't matter, bro. That ain't your shit. Okay, I hate when guys be like, yeah, man, I'm trying to go for the girl that got it all, da-da-da-da, XYZ. Now, you cannot go for a girl that has it all and you don't even have half of what she has. You see what I'm saying? So, I remember during the times of me, you know what I'm saying, just walking to work, this, that, and the third, I remember like shit just being very peaceful. I was like in the best, I want to say the best shape of my life because I damn near walked everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, a motherfucker might look at me and say, oh yeah, he losing. He'll walk at L. But really, I was winning, man. I was winning. I was in shape. I was eating healthy. Bruh, now that I have like a whip and everything and I done moved out, like, you know, to a different state, there's a lot of things that I wish I can do. Because I ain't gonna lie, like, convenience is a motherfucker. Like, you talk about like the spiritual journey, bro. Like, a lot of people be failing on their spiritual journey, or like, you know what I'm saying, they have like a little setback because shit be convenient as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Be a bit that stay right there. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got somebody you whip, it's not even yours or whatever. You just take the whip and you do whatever. You feel me? It's convenience, bro. Convenience can mess up a lot of people, bro. It can slow a lot of people down. So we have to be aware of never being too comfortable. And I realized that like while I didn't have the things that I had, I was able to read and see the energy. I was able to peep how women move. You feel me? Because again, women can tell if a guy's retaining. They can tell if they getting pussy or not. They can tell if they a lame ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole time of me not having a car, staying there at this, living in the situation that I was living in, I found a way to protect my energy. And I understood, like, you know what I'm saying? One day at a time, one task at a time. This shit, you're building your future. You see what I'm saying? If you have came to this channel and you know what I'm saying, like you can resonate with some of the things that I've been talking about, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the spiritual journey, being on SR, like bro, you kind of are winning right now, bro. Like you kind of are. Even if you're struggling, learn from your struggle. I promise you, bro. Pay attention to everything that happens in your life. A loss is not really a loss. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes all right, put it like this. Sometimes what we consider to be a W, really, sometimes this shit really don't be a W. You feel me? The worst loss anybody can experience in their life is when they feel like they're not losing. Like when you know in your heart, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's different. So we talking about you specifically, you in particular. If you know in your heart, like, okay, I'm doing something, shit, I'm winning. Now you're convincing yourself, yeah, man, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? But really, if it's low vibrational, if it's you wasting your energy, if it's you being idle with your energy, like, are you really growing? You see what I'm saying? You're gonna experience a bigger setback, especially, bro. It's one thing if it's you don't know better. If you in the street, you never been, you know what I'm saying, exposed to knowledge. That's one thing. It's another thing when you know better. You know the effects of, you know what I'm saying, retaining your energy. You know the effects of eating healthy, fasting, but you don't do it. Oh yeah, the setback is gonna be a little bit worse, nigga, because you know better. You know better, bruh. You feel me? And sometimes we really need to experience like losses, little small losses, just to get us back on point. But we know better, so it's not like we ain't know what to do type shit. You feel me? So, you know, understand like everything in life is an experience, a learning experience, I should say. And, you know, just pay attention to what you got going on, man. Pay attention to your energy. You know what I'm saying? Energy management, you know what I'm saying? Start by, if you want to get yourself in a good vibration or a good rhythm, because me, I consider myself to be like a rhythm type of person. Like even when I play basketball, I can't just wake up and start balling like Allen Iverson. Like, nah, I gotta like shoot around, I gotta stretch, I gotta run, I gotta do all that shit, right? So you have to understand, like when you're living your life, bro, you have to always be prepared. You gotta be prepared for anything. Anything could come out of nowhere type shit. You see what I'm saying? The matrix is unpredictable. You gotta be unpredictable too. You know what I'm saying? Well, you have to be consistent in certain areas, but you still gotta never let these niggas know your next move. Well, I can't even say niggas and stuff like that, but never let people know your next move. But just like what I was saying, I don't even know if I said this quote earlier, but never let a win get to your head and never let a loss get to your heart. You feel me? So throughout the video, I was talking about like the perception of, you know, a win, quote unquote, in your life or versus a loss. Even when you know you have won and you know you're balling, don't let that shit get to your head, bro. Trust and believe. You could be high on a high streak type shit. You could be like 30 games in a row, you winning 30 game winning streak, bro. Like, damn. And you just feel like you a god. And now you letting that shit get to your head, and now you got to start all the way over. I've experienced that, man. I've experienced that. I had to start all the way over. I thought I was like, you know, I thought I was untouchable. And I let that shit get to my head. You see what I'm saying? And then the same way, in the same breath, when we talking about a loss or where we know we fucked up, don't beat yourself up, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too hard on yourself. Understand, like, there's always going to be another day. You feel me? God's willing. But, you know, that's just a little bit of perspective on, you know, whatever you're going through in life. Sometimes you may feel like you're losing, but you're actually preparing yourself to win. You see what I'm saying? And for me, my wins versus my losses, I say I definitely have a lot more wins than losses. But I have learned, but I would say the losses that I have experienced, that shit is traumatizing, bro. Sometimes I be learning more from a loss than a win, because, you know, you win, it's like there's nothing to, you know, brush up on or whatever, you feel me? You could just try to, all right, play better defense next time. All right, don't let the team score 50 points. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But like in a loss, When you take a loss, it's like, man, I already know what it is, nigga. I'm blowing these niggas out. Like, can I say that? Can I say that? Blowing these niggas out. That shit sounded a little suspect. That shit sounded a little sideways. Anywho, we're winning, okay? That's all that matters. We are winning. And with that being said, man, this been your boy Moody Starr. Again, bro, continue to chalk up the W's in your life. Start counting the W's in your life. The W's in your life are basically like the blessings in your life. You feel me? And if there's something that you need to work on, if there's something that's bothering you internally, bro, all I'm saying is this, bro. Don't ever let something that is part of the matrix, or don't ever let these entities get to the core of who you really are. For real. You are like a spiritual being, dog. Like, so don't ever let anything negative, anything that's going against you, bro. I curse that. You feel me? Fuck out of here. Get that shit out of here. You see what I'm saying? MGT, we in the better, bro. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. Keep doing what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a brand new week. Let's get this shit started. I'm going to definitely see you guys on the next video. Shout out my nigga Brad. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go back to debating about whether or not Beyonce or Rihanna is, you know, the greatest singer of all time. I'm going with my girl Riri. I'm sorry. Even though she's pregnant again. Thank you, ASAP. She's pregnant again. It doesn't matter. She's still bae. But at the same time, you know what's so funny? Rihanna is bae, but she's also, she a little demonic, cuz I ain't gonna hold you. So it's like, I put it like this. I am infatuated with the idea of Rihanna, but the actual Rihanna that be Illuminati, all that, sacrifice, I'm good off all that. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely see you guys on the next video, bro. Peace.